Yo, what is up, heroes and villains? It's your boy TPG back with another UniVersus CCG video with the My Hero Academia expansion. Jetburn. This time I'm opening one of each of the new Clash decks, Himiko Toga and Ochako Uraraka. These decks are really, really good, as well as having secret rare cards in the new booster set Jetburn as well to upgrade these decks. Pick up two of these decks and you pretty much have a tournament-ready deck out of the box, out of the gate. All that being said, let's jump right in. Yo, what is up, heroes? Today, it's TPG going to showcase you guys the two brand new UniVersus Jetburn Clash decks. These decks are very strong, and actually I consider them tournament ready if you have two of them and just put them together. Very, very good decks. I personally am a fan of Ochako a little more. However, I'm pretty sure in terms of competitive play, Toga is probably the better one. However, I think Uraraka is a very, very good deck. That being said, I'm going to open these and showcase to you guys what comes in both of these Clash decks. While I just talk about Jetburn a little bit. So Jetburn is the newest My Hero Academia UniVersus expansion. Inside of this, we get a play sheet and a rulebook, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. The new starter decks are a little harder to open. I think they don't have the trays. However, there's a lot less plastic waste, which is a very nice thing. Okay. So you have the little box that's left, and then inside we have a UniVersus Gaming Network thing. It tells you about where you can find places to play and all of that. Inside we have a little two-player play sheets, or a one-player play sheet that has both characters on it. I really love these. Shows the rules of the game tremendously well. Set that aside. Next up, we have the actual deck itself. It comes in this little plastic wrap that you can just easily take off and discard. Inside, we have our character card, of course. We have Ochako Uraraka. Okay. After that, we have two copies of Zero Gravity, one of the best cards in the deck, as well as two copies of Snap Out of It. That's why you need two of these star decks in order to have a playset of both of those. Then we have two copies of Close Quarters Subdual, two copies of Floating Drop, three copies of Harpoon Vault, two copies of Neck Chop, three copies of Swift Reduction, three copies of Gravity Stunner, two copies of Zero Gravity Rush, three copies of Concerning for a Friend, four copies of Flustered, four copies of Quick Response, three copies of Quick Expertise, three copies of Reaching Out, four copies of Resourceful, four copies of Warm and Bubbly, and then finally four copies of Weightless. Weightless. Very good cards. Overall, I think this deck is almost ready to play out of the box. I do think to take it to a higher level event, not only do you need two of these, you also probably need a couple cards from the booster set, Jetburn, specifically the secret rare. Moving on to Toga. Toga is the same, so I'm not going to show you what comes in the box. It comes with the same playmat, as well as the how to sign up for a UGN thing. They also have the deck list on the back. I think I forgot to show that the first time I opened this, but they do have a deck list back there right here. We got that same little plastic wrap on it. Let's take that off. We have our character card, Himiko Toga. We have two copies of Deadly Ambush and two copies of Abandoning All Inhibitions. Very good cards. Two copies of Ambush Thrust, two copies of Gouging Needle, three copies of Leaping Slice, three copies of Multi-Needle Puncture, three copies of Series of Stabs, two copies of Sudden Stab, two copies of Twirling Needle, four copies of Blood Bank, three copies of Blood Sample, four copies of Dangerous Combatant, three copies of Deft Maneuvers, four copies of Strange Friendship, four copies of Transformation Materials, four copies of Twisted Love, and then finally three copies of Weapon of Choice. So those were the start decks. These are the best way to get into UniVersus right now. If you guys are seeing this for the first time and you want to find out how you yourself can get into UniVersus, go check out UniVersus Gaming Network and learn how to play the UniVersus card game and where to find it. Also, don't forget to get yourself some Clash decks. You and a buddy can learn this game. Incredibly easy, great game. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching this UniVersus video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on twitch.tv/TPGTCG. We stream almost all of our videos live over there, as well as sometimes over here on YouTube, TPGTCG as well. So subscribe is very appreciated. If you guys like UniVersus content, go check out my second channel, TPGTCG2. Link will be in the description down below. That being said, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.